Hey everybody, happy Thursday. Just wanted to give you a couple of heads ups, there we go, about what's going on for this weekend in Connection Kidz and Club 56. So we're on week 5 of the game show, and this week's main point in Connection Kidz Elementary is I will help others. Now you're probably asking yourself, what am I looking at? Well, it's my nose. And sometimes, actually a lot of times, we get so focused on what's right here that we miss what's out here. One of the things that I tell my kids a lot is look past your nose, because God doesn't want us to be focused right here on our stuff. He wants us to look out here because we're going to live a life of greater impact if we're focused out here. I'm not going to do the extreme close-up again, don't worry, instead of at our noses. Now, I really like this lesson this week because I think that all of us are guilty of focusing on ourselves and our stuff. And so I wanted to just take this reminder to tell you, Connection Kidz and Club 56 team, that what you do every week is not a favor to me. It's not something that you can put on your resume to feel good about. It's something that impacts our world and the kingdom of God and the future of these kids that we love so much. And I know you get tired. We talked about struggle last week. I know that you get sick of getting emails and texts from me, and I know that some of you probably would just rather not hear from me at all. I get that. But I want you to remember that you have said yes to maybe the most important cause in the church. I do believe that the cause of Christ is the most important cause in the world. And I also think that kids ministry is the most important cause in the church. And if your heart isn't burning for that, I want us to talk about what's going on so that we can make sure that you're in a spot where you do feel passionately about what God has called you to do. I want you to walk in on Sunday, and I know you're tired and I know you need coffee, but I want you to walk in on Sundays going, man, somebody's life is going to change today, and I get to be a part of that. When we talk about this lesson, I will help others, that's exactly what you guys do every Sunday. And I thank you for that, not because it makes my life better, but because we get to see the way that you impact young lives every week in small ways and in big ways. So thank you for that, guys. I know it's easy to sometimes wonder, what am I doing? And you should ask that question. I want you to know why you're serving. I want you to be able to answer that question because I love making an impact for God's kingdom. So, moving on, in Club 56, we're starting a new series this week called BFF. It's about how to make good friends, how to be a good friend. In Connection Kidz, we did this in our last series, so I think this is a good one for our preteens. We see these guys, they struggle with this sometimes. It's easy to be friendly and be kid-like sometimes, but it's also easy to be mean and be preteen-like sometimes. So I think this is going to be a good series to help us remind them being a friend is an important thing, and God has called you to something that is different than what you see a lot of your friends doing. So I think this is going to be a good series for our preteens as well. Make sure you're looking over your lesson materials. We should have all of your props ready for you. Thank you guys for all that you do. I hope you have a great weekend. It is Memorial Day weekend. So if you aren't going to be here and you forgot to tell me, please let me know so that we can adjust the schedule for that. But also, I hope you get to enjoy a day off on Monday and you get a chance to rest and recharge a little bit so that you can keep being at your best at everything that God has called you to do in your life. So, love you guys. I will talk to you soon. Bye.